What's up, fucking Trash Talker Circle, TTC? This is live in the ATL. David here. On this Saturday, chilling before work. Had a busy fucking week, so I want to kind of talk about what's on the hat and what's on the jersey today. The Atlanta Braves and Gwinnett Braves too, by the way. A few things before that. I saw Bill Prevost's video on the SEC versus the NFL TTC. I have no comment on it. I like them both. Teach their own. I posted my 5 top sporting events that I would go see or buy in order, pretty much. I can't say it'd be 100% order like that because I love them all the same, but if I really, you wanted an answer, so it's posted on your video. College basketball, women's college basketball, the women got ousted yesterday. They were struggling, the Georgia women, man, after being 16-0. I think they finished like 26-8 or something to that extent. But they'll make the NCAA tournament, no doubt. But with the way that they played, after they started off 16-0, it doesn't look promising. Georgia Tech women right now are playing against the Lady Dookie Blue Devils right now. 32-27 Duke, second half. It's a low-scoring game, kind of like yesterday. It started out for Tech. The Falcons signing YEAH.Robsinson. I love that pick. Again, cornerbacks and the injuries were a big key last year, even though we still finished 9-7 considering, but Dante's going to help pick up. He's proven. He's physical. I like that. Chris Houston has to go. I don't like him. He sucks. He's always turned around, so get rid of his ass. The ones that we should keep, Brian Williams, we did re-sign him. Chevis Jackson, Brent Grimes, Dante Robinson. Work with those guys and build from there. Release Chris Houston, bye-bye. Keep doing those fucking commercials with Steve Smith. Or, if anybody saw those commercials early in the season about how Falcons or whatever Panther, whatever the fuck, do those commercials and get rid of Tyne Hill. I'm not disappointed with Hill, but, we need to free some space up and get rid of Jamal Anderson. It's a waste. That's all I'm going to say about that. I think the Falcons will do some more free agent. There's still some guys out there that I like. The guy from the Chargers that got released and a couple other people, so we'll see. And the draft's going to be good in April. I'll have a good video on that April. April 3rd is my birthday, by the way. So Falcons, let's make this a good birthday gift. And I'm going to the Hawks game on the 3rd, April 3rd against Detroit here in Phillips. And I'll be going to the Chicago Cubs and the Braves game April 5th. So happy birthday to fucking me. What I want to talk about right now is the Braves. That's why I got the hat, got the jersey on. I want to talk a little bit about them. I am listening to the Braves-Astros spring training game here in the 5th inning, 1-0 Stros. A lot of people don't like spring. I like it. It just gets me pumped for the season. I get to see a lot of the youngsters. But what I'm happy about with the Braves this year, Troy Glaus, if he's healthy. Melky Cabrera, he's a good young talent. I saw him play with the Yankees. Matt Diaz is back. Chipper Jones. Anytime you got Chipper in there, and especially if he's healthy. Our Jason Hayward has been, he looks like a freaking mountain. He looks a lot like McGriff. There's a lot of comparison to him. So he played some last year. Hopefully he'll start off with the team this year. We unfortunately weren't able to sign Johnny Damon. I think Johnny Damon is another player who used the Braves as a stepping tool to get a contract. So I hope you fucking fail with Detroit, you loser. Another one of those jokers who just sold us out. Enough of that situation. But I like our starting pitching. I didn't want to get rid of Vasquez, but we had to get some people, and we still got a really good starting 5, if not one of the best. For those here in Atlanta, if you don't know, Jair Jurgens, man, came from Detroit a couple years ago, and he was exceptional last year. He's got a good fastball, good young kid, and a lot of upswing to him. Tommy Hanson came straight through the Braves organization, and you saw what numbers he put up, and he's expected to get better. Tim Hudson has looked good since he came back late last year from his injury, and he's expected to do some things. And Kenshin Kawakami, he had an up and down season, but when he played against the top pitchers, Roy Halladay, to name one, and a couple other guys that we faced for the Mets, Johan Santana, he pitched great. He's a good pitcher who comes up big in big games, and so I'm looking forward to him. And of course, we need some guys to step up. The guy Taishi Saito. Braves have been historically known the last 10 years or so to pick up guys up in age, and I don't know how much of an upgrade he is to the guys that we lost. So we'll see. I am excited about Billy Wagner, always have been, since he was with the Phillies and the Mets and the Astros. So I like that pickup of Billy Wagner. We got a good nucleus out there. for Eric P.A., I'm going to talk about him for a second. He's a passionate New York fan. But for, you say no Braves fans out here, bro, I don't see how in hell the Mets are going to keep up with the Braves. I mean, the Braves may not win the division. I think they're going to contend. I still think it's the Phillies. Anybody that says it's not the Phillies and the Braves are a joke. Okay? Marlins are competitive, but they won't win the division. Okay? The Washington Nationals, right. Okay? So let's just understand that now. And the Mets, please. The Mets are so beat the fuck up, I don't know what the hell. I mean, you'll be lucky if you guys get 60 fucking wins. And no matter what you do, you won't win the season series against the Braves. We did it last year, we're going to beat you up this year. Plain and simple. Barring a fucking hole opens up on the ground and swallows us up. Okay, I don't see that happening at all. But the Braves and the Phillies, in my opinion, are the two teams to beat in the NL East. And being Bobby Cox's final year, it would be great to send him off with the World Series title. I don't think it's going to happen. I think in order for that to happen, we have to have a lot of, pretty much injury-free. Chipper has to play a full season. We got to hope Troy Gloss comes back because you know what he can do when he was healthy with the Angels. Okay? And then some of the other guys have to step in. I mean, I think as of right now, we can win 90 games and get a wild card. That is pretty much safe to say. I think 90 games and a wild card. Anything above that, we'll see. But a lot of things are going to have to happen for us to win the World Series. I like the fact that Bobby Cox and the Braves are only thinking one thing, and that's World Series championship. You know, because in the past, the Braves would just talk about division, and being for the fact that we haven't been in the playoffs in 4 years, you know, that's a pretty bold statement to come up and talk about the World Series. But teams to beat in baseball this year, of course, would be the fucking Yankees, only because they buy it every goddamn season, and I can't stand you guys, and we play you guys this year, and we're going to fucking wax your ass. And the Phillies. Okay, but I'm going to go, we go to like 10 games a year. Gwinnett Braves, the AAA team, is about 15-20 minutes from here. I went and saw 5 games last year. So I'll have some reports on some of the youngsters and stuff and any veterans we might get rehabilitating or whatnot. But it's going to be an interesting fucking season in baseball this year. I'd like to see Bobby Cox go out on top. And for me, a World Series title would be excellent, but I'd be happy with getting to the playoffs and just being competitive, you know, in his last year. And it's talk that Terry Pendleton is going to take over once Cox retires. So we'll see how that pans out. But right now it's spring training. Just getting spring training out of the way. You know, what else can you do? It's in the background. So look for some Braves videos this year, baseball videos this year. I'm not going to post a lot heading up to the regular season. This is just one now. But go Braves, man. Atlanta Braves all the way, baby. Let's get back into winning championships like we know we're capable of doing. Won 1 World Series, let's make it 2. And New York Mets fans, please. Florida Marlins fans, please. Washington National fans, please. And Philadelphia Phillies fans, you got a great team, but you better be ready. The ATL is coming your way. Not tape, not Memorex, but live. Peace.